topic is essay writing. Essay writing, paragraph writing. There is a little bit of difference. What is that? Whenever you are writing a paragraph, it means you are jotting down your ideas. But how are you going to reflect it in a proper format whenever you are getting into the senior classes? You will be asked to write essays rather than being asked to write the paragraphs. Paragraphs are just the simple thought processes which the little kids or the school kids are asked to write about their thoughts on a particular topic. There, you need not to differentiate these parts, the descriptive one, the narrative one, or the reflective one. You will only have to just speculate whatever you think or whatever you know about that particular topic or that particular subject. But while we are getting older, the difficulty levels are increased, you can take it a modified version of paragraph writing. How? Because whenever we are writing the essays, we will have to make it in some proper steps. First of all, we will have to know the types of essays. Especially those among us who have come from the ICSE boards, from class 8 onwards, we learn to write about the essays. Options are given, the narratives, the reflectives, or the descriptives. You will have to choose any one among those and you will have to write about it. What are the descriptive essay writings? Descriptive essay writings are those in which you will have to describe a thing or a place. Like over here it is written those which describes a place or thing, countries, towns. Maybe you were being asked to write something about your village. You can also be asked to narrate something about a special architecture or monument. You will have to describe that, how it looks, what are the special features of those things or those places. You will have to describe those. What is the narrative type of essay writing? You will have to narrate something. It is about those which narrate some events. That may be an event of past or of present. That could be real or unreal. Maybe you are being asked to imagine something or a fairy tale that you have liked the most. You are being asked to tell about that. You will have to say something about that. You will have to write it. Now, in descriptive and narrative things, you can find a thing as a life of person, football match, floods, ceremonies. These things can be asked to write about. Describe about your sister's marriage, or how have you celebrated Saraswati Puja or Eid celebration at your school or college. This comes under the following topic, that is the narrative type of essay writing. Now, I have written over here the flood, over here also the flood. Then what is the difference? Maybe in descriptive type of essay writing, you can be asked volcanic eruption or volcanoes or floods. Write a general essay on this particular topic. If you are being asked about this general thing to write, that will come under descriptive type of essay writing. But if a particular flood or a particular volcanic eruption is being asked to write about, then it will come under the narrative format. As I have written it over here, in the year 2000, in West Bengal, there was a massive flood happened in most of the areas and it was a huge destruction. Likewise, there may be there may be storms, or that may be hurricanes, or that may be about the tsunami. So, in different places, tsunami is the general natural event. If you are being asked about that to write, it will come under the descriptive one. If it is being asked about it, which happened in 2000 or 2001, like that, in that year, I can't remember the particular year, maybe 1999 or 2000, Japan was massively disrupted because of tsunami and many other areas also. So if that particular event is being mentioned, then you will have to write about it, and it will fall under the narrative essay writing. Next, the reflective form of essay writing. Reflect. What are you going to reflect? Your thought. Something about you, or a general topic is given. You will have to imagine or think and reflect that in your writing. Suppose if I write a king, if you are the President of India, if you have wings, or if I were a bird. So these kinds of topics which are not real, or maybe presently you are not in that position, but you will have to think about that and you will have to represent it in your own way, then it is called as the reflective format of writing essays, where you will have to reflect your ideas, your thoughts. How to proceed or how to write? First thing you will have to remember is you will have to understand the topic. It comes under which genre. You will have to differentiate that at first. Why? Because if it is a descriptive type of one, you will have to describe its functions, its features, its speciality. These things are important. If it is a narrative kind of thing, you will have to give the details. If that is an event, when it happened, how it occurred, who were the persons over there, or how it impacted you. All these things you will have to narrate. If that is about a particular event or a particular ceremony, like that. If that is about a particular natural thing or a natural occurrence, you will have to give details why it happened, what is the reason behind it, how it moves on, how it goes on, and all these details you will have to give. So first of all, we will have to understand the topic. What am I being asked to write? How should I proceed? And which thing should I reflect? Then think about it. Think about the topic. Think about the total structure that you are going to create. Always remember, whenever you are writing something, that will make a kind of impact on the reader. Suppose you have written something, I'm reading that one, you have written that, I'm reading that one, I will try to visualize that. I will try to think as you have thought. So create an impact. Use those words which are helping the reader to visualize, to understand, and grab your chain of thought. So think about it, jot down the points. Whenever a common topic is given, suppose I am giving you the topic cow. We all know about cow, we have seen cows, we know many of things about cows. Then what will happen? Lots of data will come to our mind. I will collect the data, I will select those, I will try to provide each and every detail or information that I have. But remember, while I'm trying to write anything, I have to make it proper. How? by using proper words and proper details and proper data. If in general I have to write about the cow animal, I will write about the food habits, its body structure, its usefulness, or about our dependence or their dependence or the impact or the way we are living together. These things we will try to reflect. We are not going to say, while I was coming to my college today, I saw a beautiful two-horned little calf with its mother who was just grazing around the ground. I'm not going to write all these things because that particular thing is not being asked to me. Yes, if the topic is about a cow grazing on the field, then you will have to take the general animal cow, write about it, and then share an experience, how they have grazed, what they used to do, how they used to move around, or whatever visualization or experiences you have, try to take that over there. Suppose in 2 or 3 days back, I saw some monkeys in yellow saris and kurtas and pajamas over the field over there, who were having their snaps and they were taking their selfies like that. So lots of monkeys were there. Suppose if I am being asked about the selfie itself, the word selfie, I will describe about the word, I will try to write about it, whatever my thoughts are there, I will say a selfie competition at your college in Saraswati Puja. It getting narrowed. So you are being specific. First one was the descriptive one. Second one comes the narrative one. And if I am the selfie queen of my college or king of college, got my point? So think about it, jot down. Remember one thing, whenever you are thinking or jotting down the points, it should not be reflected in the essay part. Do it in some other paper. Arrange the points in group under suitable headings. While writing the essays, you are not going to put the paragraphs or headings or subheadings. You are not going to give. It will come to your mind. Okay. If you are writing about flood or volcanic eruption, first of all, how it occurred, what happened, then the casualties or the scenario that had been changed, what was earlier and what happened later on, these things you are going to write, and finally you are going to make a quick sum. These things will move around, rotate in your mind, but you are not going to reflect in your writing. While you writing an essay, you are not going to make the headings or like that. Even you cannot number the paragraphs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many subheadings or whatever points you have in your mind, you can jot it down. You can make a separate piece of paper over there to think and write, but do not reflect it in your final work. Also, don't give numbers to those writing parts as well. The final one, revision one. What is that? A quick sum up, whatever your impact or whatever its impact was on you, or what is your thought about it, or in general what people have reacted, all these things you will have to give in a quick revision of this one at the last. Okay, so overall this is my thought process, or overall I think that cow is a very useful animal, or the flood that happened, it may happen because these are natural calamities, it can happen at any time, but what we have to keep in mind is we will have to help each other to overcome the drawbacks and all those things. So these will be a kind of general revision at the end. So here goes the 3 types of essay writings, the different types of writings. You will have to first of all segregate the topics, and then you will have to one at a time, you will have to think about You will have to jot down. You will have to make your mind settled